Hey, beautiful YouTube people. This is your girl Coco 929. I'm not going to be on here long. I'm just coming on here to encourage some of you guys. If you haven't, I want you, especially my African American sisters and brothers, go get you some vitamin D3. Vitamin D3. I can't stress it enough. Vitamin D3. Even if you just got regular vitamin D, please take it twice a day. Take it as soon as you get up in the morning and take it after your lunch or your dinner so they can be in your system around the clock. Vitamin D has been proven to strengthen your lungs, to help build your immune system. So I wanted to let you guys know that, which I take vitamin D3 every day. I think I actually said it on one of my other videos that vitamin D3 is very essential for African American people. So, there's knowledge out here. You can't say you don't get it. If you log onto my channel and you hear something, please know that I'm not just blowing smoke up your behind. Just to let you know, I did go to medical school. I didn't finish, but I learned enough, and I know how to get into my medical books and chemistry books and things like that and research what I need to know. So I'm not just sitting here being a pretty face and a dumb head. I'm smart and I'm cute. Get into it. So therefore, um, but I did go back to school, and I am a doctor, so I got my doctorate degree. Don't, I'm not a medical doctor, but I am a counselor. So, okay, let me correct that because some of y'all be trying to at me, you know. So I'm just talking about what I'm talking about at the noon. At noon, that's it. Because there's several things I want to address. Um, One being, I have adopted a sister on this YouTube thing, and her name is bamagirl. Okay, and so most people see me in her chat. Sometimes you see me up on the StreamYard and stuff like that, and everything because I support my sister. I think she's an amazing female. I think for her to um, be doing what she's doing is extraordinary. I just do. I mean, you can call me whatever, but I believe in uplifting my sisters. Um, there is also a subby named TeeCee HBCU Queen. My husband's dropping my son back off. Um, so I love me some TeeCee as well. That's my girl. I love talking to women who are business minded and they have a lot to offer. Like they have a well of knowledge. Because, see, if you're the smartest one in your group, then you failed already. And see, what I like is we actually bounce off each other. So maybe what I don't know, I learn from them. And maybe what they don't know, they can learn from me. You're welcome. And it's, all of us, we all uh, bounce off each other. He could get it. I'm sorry, y'all. It's my husband. Go ahead. Have a good day. Be careful. All right. So, anywho, I just wanted to make that clear. And then let me say this also. My little sister, because I'm older than her, I consider her a little sister. My little sister is Fyebabe. And I mentioned Fyebabe in one of my videos because I wanted to explain first what I went through and how loyalty means a lot to me. Okay? And so I so happened to mention Fyebabe, and I said, you know, sister, the world is your oyster. You ain't even begun yet. Keep your head up. I was saying stuff like that to her. And I had somebody come in my leave me a message and say, well, you posted that you had Fyebabe's name in the title, but it was about you and loyalty and stuff like that. And I'm like, huh? Now, Fyebabe herself has said anybody she rocks with, feel free to put her name in the title. Now, what I don't do is clout chase, okay? But I had something to say about this woman because I admire her strength and I admire that she stands 10 toes down and I stand with her. Get into it. So if she doesn't have a problem with me when I say something to her, putting her name in the title, why does everybody else? See, I'm one of them, I don't care what you think, but I thought I would address this because I always say this on my channel. Everything that I say may not be for you, and if it's not, move on by. And so that was my point. If it wasn't for you, move your little happy self on by. Keep it moving. Because if something's not for me, I'm going to keep it moving. Thank you for your click. Okay? That's all I could say. And your view. Keep on moving. I think people get so wrapped up in the gossip of the stuff. I'm not in the beef sector. I support people who is in the beef sector. Like I said, bamagirl, QB of the Midwest, Fyebabe, now Daryl Moore, but he's not even in the beef sector, but he's making a stand. Every now and then I view Jay Wilson. You know what I'm saying? But them are people that I'm actually subscribed to. So I don't get it. So now that I've addressed that, moving forward, back to something that really means something. I admire these women. It's an honor every time I'm able to talk to them or listen to them or be in their presence because, again, I don't know everything. And I prefer my sisters above myself. I have no problem with that. I love knowledge. I'm a secret nerd. People don't believe that, but I'm one of them. I'm a historian. I love to dig and see why stuff is the way it is, where we come from, what it come from, what was the origin, things like that. So to be in the midst of other phenomenal women that look like me is awesome. Not knocking any other race, but we hear, some idiots that's on YouTube feel the need to disrespect not bad women, but all black women. All they ever do is call us the itch word, the or. I don't cuss. I'm not saying it. We know good because we like wigs or weaves or whatever and all this and stuff. They have an issue with that. But I'm like this. If you don't have to pay for it, why are you worried about it? If it's not coming from your pocket, why are you worried about it? I have a husband. As of May 2nd, it'll be 22 years. We've been together 25 in May. Get into it. If my husband don't mind me changing up my look or whatever the case I want to do, then why would you care? You're not paying a bill. You're not getting my hair done. You're not getting my nails done. And furthermore, even if we do like wigs, weaves, waves, whatever we like, we women, that's our prerogative to change. That's what we do. You give us a house, we make it a home. Okay? Well, you give us some groceries, we'll make you a meal. That's what we do. We change. So I have an issue with all these hardcore ankle people trying to talk about women. And let me be more specific, black women. You know, my grandmother, my great grandmother, all my ancestors that are women fought right next to their spouses, fought to keep their kids. When master was coming in trying to sleep with them, you know what I'm saying? I beat them half to death. They had to support the men and bring them back to good health. Women that was in breastfeeding era that had kids that still could produce milk in their breast. Sometimes the women would let the men suck their breasts to keep their nutrients because massa beat them half to death and wouldn't feed them. I just wouldn't feed them, period. So they had to come to us for strength. And I dare you to get now where a black woman ain't no good. We're not nothing because we like to wear wigs, weaves, and waves. Or we like our nails done. Now, grant you, there are some black women that I want to smack, but it's some white women I want to smack. It's some Asian women I want to smack. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not just black women who's tearing up the country. Are you crazy? And even to hear a woman say that does something to me. We pro-black as long as somebody white or a different color says something about us, or we're pro-black. But we not pro-black together. When another black says something, we don't check them. We agree. Just like for people trying to come for my sister on the YouTube streets about her nose. What's wrong with her nose? She's ethnic. She's ethnic. We come in all hues, all colors. Some of our hair is smooth texture, some is real coil, some is curly. So we can do whatever we want to it because that's what makes us us. We're beautiful, we're great, we're grand, we're queens. And until enough of us really realize that, we will stop looking for validation from those that don't matter. And whenever you disrespect your own color, you don't matter. I said it and I stand in it. Because the same females that you talk about, we're professional. What you do? Hmm. What you do, boo? Okay, so let me do my credits. Can I? Can I please? And y'all can say this is bragging all you want, but I'm sick of y'all trying to say that black women ain't nothing. Okay, let me see. I have 2 certs. I have 2 diplomas. I have an associate's. I have a bachelor's, a master's, and a doctorate. And I'm a business owner. Get into it. And I'm married. 22 years. So if I decide to put on a polka dot wig today and by 6 p.m. put on a red one and then in the morning put on an orange one with polka dot stripes, your point, I ain't married to none of y'all and ain't trying to be no lesbian with none of y'all. Because half of y'all, if I did go that way, I wouldn't pick you. Ugh. Y'all have a problem uplifting anybody that's better than you. I don't. If I see greatness in somebody, it's great. Get into it. What's wrong with y'all? I've never been a petty female. I can't stand petty females. I'm not catty. I don't do none of that. So this YouTube stuff, it really trips me out because I'm sitting back like, my ancestry is rich in phenomenal women. Right now I'm talking about the women because the men, they'll knock honey who. Their history will knock you out. But I'm trying not to tell too much of my business. Let me tell you something. The females in my family are rich in history, in encyclopedia books. Get it? So, don't come here. Y'all have an issue with somebody because of this, that, and the other. Just say you jealous and leave it at that. Just say you jealous because that's basically all it is. I had somebody tell me I wasn't really, what they say, I really can't consider myself an African American woman because uh, one of my parents is Indian and something else, and I'm like, what? How stupid do you sound? I know I went off. I came on here trying to uplift the health, and I can't stand it. I promise you. I sit back, and a lot of times I'm in the bushes, and I'm listening and I'm watching, and I'm like, you wouldn't be able to enter into the same building with me, let alone sit at the table. Half of y'all don't even know what forks to use if you were presented with a chance to go sit with the president, the congressman, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama. You wouldn't even know how to act. You wouldn't know what to wear. You wouldn't know how to talk. You wouldn't know how to eat. You wouldn't know how to sit. You wouldn't know anything because you don't try to improve who you are. You think sitting with those around you who know more than you are is a slap in your face. I used to hear people say, you think you all that. Okay, if I don't, who will? They used to say that to my girls. They think they all that. Well, okay, what they supposed to do? Think they not? It's self-esteem, okay? Self-esteem. How do you see yourself? You low self-esteem having woman. Like I said, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get out of here. I do want to thank the official King Payne, because he's always uplifting his culture, African American people. Every time I hear him, he's like, "Cause we are beautiful." Period to the Periana to the Perier. I love him. I love him. You know. So I thank him for always saying great stuff about black people. You know, and you can tell he loves what he talks about because he's not about the coinage. No slight. I think this is my stuff being delivered. So I'm going to end this live now and I'll be back. All right. This is Coco 929. Smooches. Get that vitamin D3, you guys. Spring water also. And get some black seed oil. I'm out.